What if we just got Doom music to?
Matt, did you create a Pictionary log of our adventures so far?
Maybe. Look, it's a guild master.
Where does Perry the
Aaron
Platypus
the
come in? I'm so confused.
Aaron the
Aaron the
Who was
Guildmaster.
on shrooms the whole time?
Oh my gosh, is that Perrin? Perrin the Guildmaster!
I can't see.
And then here's Regibald. There's 3 dudes without a
Being
head.
Reginald.
Without
3
heads.
dudes
Oh.
without heads.
And then here's just a clown skull. Because I assume that will come up eventually.
I'm making sure to hit him against every single tree.
You're a
It's a
minor, Chris. You
magical
can't
creature
have
that
shrooms.
turned Barstool from
No
a
one
Barstool
can
into
have
a human.
shrooms. I'm just disobeying the law more.
In the player handbook,
Yeah, I
there's a
can. Give me a
start-
second.
In the player handbook,
We should
there
have
is a
figured this out
starting
earlier.
gold thing, but that is based on your class if you don't choose starting equipment.
Okay.
Yeah.
Never mind. That's
And-
the case.
And
I
Amber
misunderstood.
bought equipment to begin with. Amber had starting gold and then bought equipment to begin with. Because that was her first adventure. So she doesn't need to roll it. Because we already bought her
okay.
stuff.
Okay, never mind.
I think Chris started with equipment, so they shouldn't have any
I
gold
did.
unless it's through backstory.
Yeah, you get gold from
Yeah.
your background usually as well.
Okay,
But usually it's
so-
no more than 15 gold. So
Okay.
Is Barstool like on a company card right now? Because he's technically working.
But that reminds
you
me.
have a allowance of
yeah.
you have an allowance of 50 gold for the first 3 months.
Hey Spencer, does the
Yeah.
concept of credit exist here?
5 people and a bear, right?
5 people and a shark the size of a bear. Matthew, what are you doing right now?
Yeah, speak, Matthew.
I got a full body cam, so like I'm way cooler than you. Look, there's my body. Look, it even has my name on it. It's me.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Tales of Onniaga. We got our first sponsor for the campaign.
Oh my gosh, who's the sponsor, Spencer?
It's actually Jenkins.
Oh man.
Jenkins, his Wonder Emporium is now sponsoring the channel. Just before we came on here, we all got these health potions to just give us a bit more energy throughout the day. If you have extra money to spend and you have something that you want, go to Jenkins. Is that what you wanted me to say, Mr. Jenkins? Last week on the Tales of Onniaga, our adventurers finally got their shit together and all
we?
joined the guild. They all went off and did their first quest to go find the 3 adventurers that had gone missing recently in the nearby woods. They defeated some owlbears, fed those owlbears to Reginald, who is now the size of a grizzly bear, and our adventurers are now racing back to the city of Midlock. One of them to turn in Amber for decapitating and skinning some of the bodies. 3 of them are on the back of Reginald, and Connery ran ahead in their wolf form to go inform everybody that their quest was done. Let's get back in there. Okay, so Connery, I'm going to start off with you. You are now, it's been 2 hours since you left everybody else. You have no idea what everybody else is doing right now. You ran ahead of them. What are you doing? You are back at the city of Midlock.
All right. Okay, so I'm first gonna duck into a little alley, go into human form, and then I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on myself.
Okay. Roll to see how much health you get back.
Oh, where's my D8? There it is. 8.
Okay, so just great. You do so.
All right.
You duck into an alley. you turn back into your human form. You get dressed again because every time you change, you gotta change. Are you? And then you press your hand against your chest, and this green energy envelops you and cures a few of your wounds. You feel a lot better now.
All right. Then he's gonna go into the guild hall or wherever there was that the lady was getting our like adventuring gear, and he's gonna go and pick that up.
Yeah, Elaine is in the guild hall. No, not Elaine. Ellen. Goodness. Yeah, it's in the guild hall. So you go in there, you see Ellen closing up her little stand that she has inside the guild hall, right in front of their storage area, and she sees you. Oh, you're back so soon. Great. Your stuff is right over here. And she points over, and you see 5 different sacks filled with your supplies.
All right, thank you. It is much appreciated. And he's gonna pick that up, and then is there like an inn somewhere in town or somewhere where the party can like stay and like stay the night?
There's an inn right next door.
All right, he's gonna take that and go to the inn and get everybody their own room.
Okay, so you go next door. It's quite a large inn. This is the inn that a lot of the other adventurers stay in, since it's right next to their place of work and the bar and all that kind of stuff. So it is a little worse for wear, but it's functional for everybody. You see an Aarakocra, a blue Aarakocra manning the front desk, and he's like, "Oh, hey, are you looking for rooms or just yourself? There's a lot of bags you got there."
Yes, I would like a room for 5, please.
Okay,
5 rooms,
so
5 separate rooms. I'm sorry.
5 for one room, or one room, one person per room?
No, 5 different rooms, all of them for one person. 5 different rooms, all of them for one person. And if there's one that's just slightly larger than the others, because we have a pet that we need to fit in there, that would be lovely.
Connery, do you know the size of... I don't think you know the size of...
Oh, no! He still thinks that it's like the size of a golden retriever.
Yeah.
Okay, never mind. I missed the last comment.
So 5 basic rooms. Gotcha. That will be 2 silver apiece for the night. So that will be 1 gold piece. You start patting around.
I don't have any money on me right now, but I have a... but I do have a extremely rich friend who is taking one of these rooms, and he can pay you when he gets here, and I don't think he should be too far behind me.
Oh, well, I can't let you go get the rooms just yet. I'll keep the keys here. I can put a hold on these rooms for the next hour and a half.
Okay,
Come on back
thank you.
once you get the money, and I'll give you the keys.
All right, thank you. It is much appreciated. And he's gonna head back to the guild hall.
Okay. Ellen sees you come in again and is like, "Oh, your party went on a quest recently. Are y'all done with that?"
I believe so. No, that's not the accent. Yes, we are.
What quest did you go? What quest are you coming back from?
We are coming back from the quest to recover the missing adventurers' bodies.
Oh, great! Great. You guys stay here. I'll go inform their families that they can come pick up the bodies here soon. So Ellen goes running off to go inform the families that they should come to the guild hall to collect the bodies of their deceased. And then we go back to everybody else in the woods. What's everybody doing? Right now, Kumito and Barstool are on the back of Reginald, who is running through the forest.
And Barstool has
And
Jorgen.
Barstool is holding on to Jorgen, dragging him through the woods.
Of course.
And Amber, you are still walking in the rain with like blood and all that just draining from the heads. What's everybody doing?
My plan was that Ember looks at these pieces of the people that were dead that she collected, and she's just like, I better make this right. I don't need no ghosts haunting me or something. And she turns around to go back and, kind of lightly bury the bodies.
Okay. Y'all have long since passed her at this point. Amber, you saw Jorgen just screaming while Barstool and Kumito are on the back of this big, furry and feathery Reginald now.
Jorgen.
You just in the background.
No, it's interrupted though. It's oof, 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 oof.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Amber, you're turning around and are just like, this is a little too messy. Let's go back. So you head back and you see the bone remains that have been picked clean by Reginald in that time, and you see two of the bodies outside the cave, and you remember where the third body was inside the cave. What are you doing?
I go and get the third body with caution, of course.
Okay, so you go and make a perception check.
I got an 18.
Okay, there's the cave is pretty empty. It's at a slight slope down. There's very little light, but you can feel around. The cave is actually fairly smooth in there, and you find the body fairly quickly. That there's no danger in there.
Okay, well then I'll just collect as much as I can of that body, which I'm assuming isn't much.
There is not much. It's a lot of bones, just all scattered around, with bits of flesh all over them. This was the one that was being eaten at the time. So you gather up, like trying to get sticks for a fire in your arms, and are carrying it back out the cave. Are you going to be burying these bodies? Or
I guess like I planned on marking it to make it obvious that someone did die here.
okay, I want you
So
to
I pick up, some good stones and I stack
here,
them over.
roll a strength check.
I got a 13.
Okay, it takes you a little while. It takes you a good moment of 30 minutes. You dig 3 shallow graves and put the bodies in there and lay them down comfortably. You try to assemble the third dismembered one as best you can into the semblance of a body. You push the dirt over them, and you find some 3 large rocks to put at the head of all 3 of the stones. And it's a nice little shallow grave site. It's obvious that they're graves now. And yeah, what would you like to do? You're in the rain, alone in the middle of the woods, and you have just gotten done digging 3 shallow graves by hand.
The guild coins have their names, right?
Yes. Yeah, and you had already collected those.
Okay. I guess I can use one of the sharp arrow tips to kind of engrave the name into it. I know it's not gonna look great, but it'll be obvious.
These things are gold. These are made out of gold, so they're fairly like soft metal. So it's not going to. If you were to use your sword, you could.
Okay, then I'll use my sword to do that.
Okay, make another strength roll.
I got it. Adding the 2 that I have for my strength, I got a 20.
Okay. After a few more minutes, you have scraped the names into these headstones. Now, you've given them proper burials at this point, with markings on all their graves.
I take my sleeping bag and I put the heads and the skin and the body part stuff in that bag, so it doesn't.
I thought that you had put that stuff back in the graves at that point.
No, I just buried the leftover bodies.
Okay, so you still have the heads and all that. Gotcha.
Yeah. Unless
Okay.
Do you think the guild things will be enough?
Does Amber think that will be enough for the guild?
Yeah, I think so. I'll put the body parts back, and I'll just come back with the guild thingies.
Okay. All right. Then in that case, you start walking back.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's
So,
just jump
to
forward.
be clear, Conry's under the impression that we're appearing with at least some heads and guild stuff and body markings. Jorgen and Kumito and Barstool are under the impression that we're getting the guards to warn them about someone who has desecrated these bodies. And now Amber has buried said bodies and just has the tags.
And the heads.
And the belt.
ship.
And the belt buckle.
And the belt buckle? No, because she said that she reburied the heads.
Did you rebury the heads, Amber?
Yeah, and the skin.
Okay, so you put all those with the individual bodies. Gotcha.
You
Yeah.
just have what you looted out of the people.
Yes, you just have what you looted out of the people.
I didn't think it through. I just thought it's like, Emperor's gonna feel bad because she desecrated these bodies for nothing because she thought that they wouldn't be able to fight the bear owls, and that we would have to flee. And it was
Okay.
I can't wait for this misunderstanding to come to a head. Especially when we
absolutely.
have to, especially when 4 of us are all gonna say, "Yeah, we have the bodies to show you proof for more money," and then no, we don't.
Okay. So
well, you do. I marked them with stones so we can easily go back and point out the graves.
okay.
Like 2
So
hours.
let's just, for brevity's sake, Kumito, Mojo Jojo, and Barstool, y'all get to the guild hall, and you see Conry. What is Conry doing when they see you?
He's just, are they inside the guild hall?
Yeah, I'm just saying that y'all went ahead and went inside since it was raining. Like, you got to the guild hall.
Yeah,
Jorgen, I'm just going to say that you were dragged the entire time. You didn't take any damage, but it was very uncomfortable.
That monster's going to do something evil with the heads. You said it yourself. You have to stop
what
them.
are you guys talking about? Where are the bodies?
Yeah, long story short, Amber decided to cut off, the heads and such, and we don't know where she went. We assume that she's going to be doing something nefarious with the bodies, with the heads. The bodies are still back with the remains of the Owlbears.
There are no remains of the Owlbears.
Shh.
It's
Conry
Reginald.
doesn't know that. Barstool, just hold on.
Conry is
Just
right
hold on.
here.
Connor, you see, coming in behind them, trying to squeeze through the doorway, this big, furry and feathery shark head, just trying to push its way into the doorway.
Shark head with bunny ears.
What? What the fuck is that? What happened to Reginald? Kumito?
But you see,
did you do?
Kumita,
What? He
Conry,
hit it.
you hear
Reginald hit a growth spurt.
when you ask that, Conry, you hear in kind of the language of animals, Conry, it's me! It's me!
Oh no.
He gets a voice change. Yay!
His balls are
I'm just going to tell you
drop.
this right now. Kumito, anytime you speak to him in his head, he's going to have that Stitch-esque voice.
Yes.
And Conry, whenever you hear him through like the language of animals, he's going to have the deeper voice.
Wonderful.
Conry, it's me.
that-
Don't worry. I'm a lot bigger than I used to be.
He hit a growth spurt, Conry. It's fine.
Did he eat the owlbears?
I link up, mind link to Conry. Yeah, kinda. He, I promised him food, and, yeah, I thought it'd be cool. You know, get rid of a threat to the forest. Why? Were those Owlbears your friends?
No, not remotely, but I at least. Oh, God. Okay. You know, it's not important. Okay. So I just told this woman that we were going to be bringing these bodies back for the families, and we kind of need them now. So, where's Amber?
At this point, Ellen is over, and you see her bring in 3 couples of
Oh.
three elderly couples and one
Oh,
small
no.
child with them.
No!
Let go of me. I
Uh,
what a
Sleeping
violent
instead.
individual.
Barstool goes over to them and, or like tells. Sorry, what was the name of the person who brought over the people?
Ellen.
Ellen. Okay, Barstool goes over to Ellen and says, "It might be a little too much for them to handle. You might want to have them in another room." When she walks
They
in.
insisted that they would be here. But we can take them to another room, and you can present them with with anything that you have brought in. We understand that it might be a little grotesque, but
I think it would be
they
best if the
insisted that they
child
be
could
here.
see.
Yeah.
Uh,
I kind of like pull
I
them
will,
into
I
a
will try.
whisper.
I will try to talk to them about leaving the child out of this. But for right now, we will be right through those doors right over there. Bring in whatever evidence you have gotten, and we will settle you up in just a minute. And y'all
I
see
mind
her
link.
lead them into a meeting room kind of thing.
I mind link super fast to Ellen.
Okay.
Can you ask them if they need the full bodies or just like parts of the bodies will work?
Okay. 1 second.
Right, because she has to know if this is God or not.
Okay, yeah. Her head whips around. She's like, "It's rude to do this, but through the headling, she's looking at you. She knows it's you. If you were not able to recover the full bodies for one reason or another, we will understand that. But I will let them know that it might be a little much for them."
Okay, I give her a thumbs up.
Reginald also gives her the thumbs up.
Every time he sees me do it.
Yeah, whenever he sees you do it, like the shark head kind of sideways in the door, he kind of like pushes one of his. Yeah. But yeah, I will let them know, and then she closes the door behind them as they went to go sit down. Y'all wait for a little bit longer, and Amber eventually comes back.
How does she fit through the door? There is a shark bunny currently in the middle of it.
Okay. Here's the timeline. It takes you 2 hours to get there and 2 hours to get back. Amber went back without y'all. Spent 30 minutes digging graves.
But no, I understand that. I mean, how
We
if
spent
Reginald
40
is
minutes,
stuck
like,
in the
getting
door?
Have y'all
Reginald
just been
before.
letting for the last 2.5 hours? Have y'all just been letting Reginald sit in the front of the door?
He's been trying to get in. I wasn't gonna stop him.
I was allowing myself to think that your characters would be smart enough to help Reginald through at some point.
Hey, I'm teaching Reginald to be self-sufficient and not rely on other people unless he
And then
absolutely
he-
needs to.
You know
And he
what?
can fit
You know
through
what?
the door.
You know what? Okay, about 30 minutes after that interaction,
I want to
Reginald
break it to the
pushes
families what
as
happened
hard
to
as he
the
can with his
fans.
back legs as if he was jumping with them, and cracks the door frame to the point where he can squeeze through. How about that? How about
Perfect. Perfect.
that? Okay.
Shogun
Wait,
was
hold
just
on.
the
Doorway is
entire
now-
time.
Looks like we
Cracked
got the
and
let me
bowed.
All right.
Like this.
Can I since mending is a cantrip, I just can cast it for free, right?
Yes.
So
Oh,
okay,
don't
I go
do
to the
that.
door and cast mending on it just for a courtesy to the bar.
No, now we
Okay.
gotta get Reginald out of the
Hey.
bar.
Oh no!
He's gonna be stuck
No,
again.
what have I done?
Nice job, guys.
So
I'll
after
cast
30
unmending later.
minutes, after a couple hours of mending, because it was extensive damage to these pieces of wood, Amber eventually comes back,
Hold on.
and
At this time,
y'all see her without any heads.
At this time, though, while we're waiting for her, I take, now that he's inside the bar, guild area, I take Reginald to the bar, and we're both like drinking root beers or something. I'm just teaching Reginald how to use his thumb to hold like cups and such.
Animal handling check.
Come on, Reginald. Ooh, 15 plus 3, 18.
Okay. Reginald, after a couple tries, you've spent the whole 2.5 hours waiting for Amber to come back, just trying to teach him how to use a mug. He eventually gets it, but because his mouth is very different from ours, it's like awkward to try to drink.
Just waterfall it, Reginald. Just
Oh,
waterfall
well-
it. You know, just waterfall it. Open up your mouth and just pour it in.
Oh my god.
He does so.
Well, I'll think before that hour and a half is up, on my little inn situation, I'm gonna pull Jorgen to the side and just be like, so I got those rooms at the inn, but I kind of don't have any money, so I was wondering if you could pay for our rooms. It's just 1 gold for the night.
The guild hall had a library, right?
Yes.
Yes, they did.
Okay, and we were stuck in there for quite a while, right?
Yeah, 2.5 hours waiting for
Okay.
Amber to come back.
And no, just because he couldn't leave to immediately go to the guards, I think he went into the library and found the laws of the town, and is just trying to find the one that was broken. It's just like,
All right, intelligence check then.
okay.
Boy, if only there was a bookworm here in the group.
I should probably have my character sheet up. That would be useful.
That would be useful.
Character sheets, who needs them?
Yeah.
This is all improv.
That would be, if it's a flat intelligence, a 14.
Okay. It takes you the majority of the time going from book to book, but you eventually find ones about laws and dead bodies and all that kind of stuff. For the most part, it is encouraged to keep bodies in one piece due to the fact that there is possibility of resurrection magic, and losing pieces of bodies can cause problems with resurrection magic. But it is not initially against the law per se to desecrate bodies.
Laws against
while on a
necromancy?
job. What?
There's not laws against necromancy, or possibly, I don't know, working with a demon lord?
When it comes to working with demon lords, due to their massive amounts of power, it is law to it is a if you know something about a demon lord's whereabouts or any weaknesses thereof, it is law to tell the guard about it.
See
But-
something, say something.
Yeah, see something, say something, pretty much. It's like, I saw a demon lord! But all that kind of stuff. And when it comes to necromancy, There are laws against raising entire armies, but not necromancy as a practice.
Okay. Cool.
So it's like regulated but not outlawed.
Right.
A lot of stuff here is see something, say something, and then because of a lot of gray area due to magic, it is taken by case basis, and that's why the court system works the way that it does.
I would have just been doing that for the last 2 hours.
Okay, and
until
in those
Connery
2 hours,
walked up.
Connery has come up to you.
What? Yes. And just puts his hand in the pouch and like grabs an indistinct amount of gold and chucks it at you. Well, not chucks it at you, but like places it in your hand, so you've got like 5 gold.
I was going to say roll 1d6, and
Okay.
that'll be how many gold you give her. Him, sorry.
Okay, 1.
So, Connery, you go over, you're like, hey, I just need to pay for this stuff, and he just flicks you a gold and just keeps reading.
Henry did say it was only 1 gold.
Yeah.
Yeah. I also didn't think he was going to give me anything because I stole from him. Thank you. It is much appreciated. And he's going to go over and take their rooms.
Okay. You go back over there and you see him. You see the Aarakocra perk up a little bit. You're back. I see that you got the gold here. And he gives you 5 different room keys and takes the gold from you.
Alright, Connery's gonna go to each of the rooms and just drop one of the bags in each. And then, how much time do I have to do something before Amber gets here?
Yeah, I'll say you have time to do one more thing, since that didn't take you very long to do.
Okay, so I still have the Phoenix egg, right?
Yes, you do.
Okay. Do I know anything about having to like care for a Phoenix egg? About like how do I like incubate it? How do I like, take care of it so that it doesn't die in the egg?
Make a nature check. It's going to be high but let's see if Connery in his time has ever.
All right, come on. 13.
The only person that you would think to know how to take care of a Phoenix egg, at least in your eyes, would be Jenkins, the person that was taking care of it before.
Excuse me.
There is also
I
a
took
library.
care of it for a little bit.
It's for like 5 minutes. Okay. Alright. Would I have time to go see him before Amber gets here?
I would say that would have to be the last thing that y'all do right before Amber gets there.
Alright, then I'm gonna do it. Go to Jenkins' shop.
Okay. You get to Jenkins' shop. It is late. It is stormy, and the sign on it says closed.
Okay, then I'm just gonna head back. I don't wanna annoy Jenkins.
Okay. At this point, Amber has gotten there, and she is without heads.
I
You-
immediately question Amber about the head.
Where?
You have not committed a crime, but you are morally unjust, and I do not like you. I spent 2 hours trying to get you arrested, and
Amber
it did not
shoves
work.
her hand in front of his
This
face,
is all lovely.
and I just
He's
walk
gonna
away
punch
to
her in the
ask
face
where
as soon as she touches him.
where they are, the people that know the dead people.
Okay, dude. God,
A
I just
lot of stuff was said just then.
yeah. I'm really
Chris, I'm going to tell you this right now. You are glitching all over the place.
Oh crap! My Wi-Fi sucks. Give me a minute.
Okay.
Thank you, Minute.
Okay. So, Amber and Jorgen, what just happened?
Jorgen was nagging Ember, and he was saying to her that he didn't like her. So, but Ember just
And
shoves
as soon
her
as she
hand in
touches
front
him,
of his
he
face.
punches her in the face.
Okay, roll attack roll then.
It's I literally
I just won't
have
like
no
it.
strength modifier, so I won't hit. Yeah, no, 13.
Yeah, no, Amber, you see Jorgen throw a punch at you, but like it doesn't even register.
Don't
And
touch me.
With just your instincts, you just dodge it just a little bit.
She
You
she
miscreant.
walks off and she goes to what's her name, Elaine, the fairy lady that knows where they are.
Ellen.
The elven lady, but yeah. Ellen at this point, she comes out and is just like, hey, they're getting a little impatient. It's been a little while. Have y'all gotten the bodies on? No?
I'll take care of it. Just tell me where they are.
The families are in here.
Okay.
Okay. Am I any better
No.
A bit better,
before
yeah.
that happens? Am I better? Ah.
Yeah, you're better now.
She walks
right,
in
thank
the
you.
room where they are.
You see 3 pairs of elderly people in there and a small child playing in the middle of the floor. They all look over to you when you open up the door, like expectantly, with eyes of hope, but sorrow as well. Hopeful
I
sorrow.
look to the women and give that look that it's not good news, so get ready for what I'm about to say. And Ember kneels in front of the kid and she says to the kid, it's best that you remember how they lived and loved you.
The women, they give you a similar look back, and their eyes start to well up with tears as they start streaming down their faces, but they seemed to have expected this news. Seems that they had expected them to be dead with how long they were missing.
And I stand up and I look at the parents and I'm like, not how they died. That way they stay alive within you, where they'll always be carried with you.
I would like you to roll a performance check.
Okay. I got a 14.
Plus any of your charisma.
Charisma. Oh, I have charisma. 14. I got a 16.
Okay. You see the families start to give each other side glances, and they all start consoling each other. And a pair of them and the small child come up to you, and the man, one of the elderly men, grabs your hand, and is just like, "Thank you for the news. We just want to be able to give our son, all of our sons, a proper burial. Do you know where their bodies might be?"
I can take you there whenever you wish. I buried them because I didn't want you to see what was left of them. And she holds up the necklaces and the belt buckle so that they can take whichever one that has their name on them and stuff.
You see the elderly woman, when she sees the belt buckle, take it from your hands and drops to her knees and starts sobbing. And the little kid turns around and doesn't seem to have registered everything that's happening just yet, but gives what you assume is his grandmother a hug. Just being like, "It's okay, Grandma. It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay." And she's just sobbing. And the elderly man who's still holding your hand a bit is just like, "Thank you for that. If you will lead us there." He then reaches behind him and he picks. We gathered this together to pay for whoever found the bodies. and it's a large sack of gold. I hope I hope this is enough for anything that you may have gone through. That's the 300 gold payment for this job. They're all weeping, and two of the other the two smallest elderly people come up to you, and they kind of say thank you to you, and they both bring you into a hug, as they're all just thanking you and asking when they can go visit the bodies.
I tell them if you want it to be now, it can. Though it's dark, I would urge them to wait until it's morning and the rain passes, and I'll stand here until they're ready.
Persuasion check.
Okay.
It's going to be a low DC, but let's just...
Can't believe we're about to desecrate some graves to give them better graves.
Okay, 14? Question mark?
Okay, yeah.
Do I add
They're
charisma?
just like, well, we'll be back here in the morning if you don't mind taking us there at some point.
Whenever you want.
Of course. And they give you, all three of the couples kind of are like, okay, we got the news that we needed, and they all head back home. You guys completed the quest!
Oh God.
Woo, 1 out of 5.
Jesus.
Say what?
Chris, what
what'd
did
you
you
say?
say?
I said that Connery is just feeling so guilty right now. Because he's the reason they're dead. God damn
Were
it.
y'all even in the room with Amber? Or was it just
totally
Amber that went in?
I went there all by myself.
Okay.
I think she went there by herself. Connery just presumably saw them all like walking out in tears and was just like, "Oh shit."
Yeah,
Also,
okay.
they have
So-
zero information on how they died. They just know that they're dead.
Yeah, they have no information other than they're
Yeah,
dead
we
and
didn't
they're
publish
buried
it.
somewhere else.
Yeah, I remember that when I was told that it's not important on how they died. You need to just know that they're gone now, but to remember them as they lived.
Yeah,
Because
that
you
person.
don't want to remember someone you love as a corpse, and that's like the last memory you have of them.
But like
If-
General Custer's
Oh my
family
God,
kind
so
of might have
depressing.
wanted to know that he died at a really ridiculous time rather than as a war hero. I feel like that would have been
What?
pertinent information. Like General Custer, you know how he made that really stupid decision to charge in? I feel like someone should have informed people that he, made a really terrible decision to charge in rather
Yes.
than dying
If
as a war
that's
hero.
when I take them to the
No
grave,
idea.
so they tell
Anyway,
them,
that
hey,
that performance check was like a performance check for that little speech that you gave them. If you had failed that, they would have been very upset and belligerent, and like y'all would have only gotten the information pay. But it was a good roll, luckily.
Yeah.
That one would have been they accused us of killing them.
They're not entirely wrong.
Anyways, so y'all all see the families funneling out of this room, sobbing. An old lady just still holding the belt buckle with her just tears and tears. And you see Amber coming out right behind them with just a sack in her hand. Just like holding the sack of what y'all presume to be your payment.
Who gets who do we give that money to?
I think to Perrin.
Presumably,
They owed
Barstool would know this.
3,000 gold
For Evelyn.
each or total?
3,000 total, 300 total, not 3,000.
No, how much do we
300
owe the
How much?
courts?
Is it each or total? 3,000.
We owe 2,000.
300 and it's yeah, we should owe 2,500 now.
Each or total?
That's what I'm
Y'all
asking.
are,
Is
that's
it-
a whole total.
Total.
It's all together.
Ah.
Yeah.
it's,
So you've got enough
It's a big
for
lump
all
sum.
of your pay for the week.
So y'all, let's say y'all know where to go. You guys go up to Perrin all together, and you guys go up into his office again. And he's still sitting there. It's late at night. He's nursing a brandy in his hand. Oh, hey, Ellen told me that you were able to. What?
I just realized Reginald's gonna be following me on this. If we're
Yeah.
all going up
Reginald,
there,
Reginald wedges himself into the doorway again.
Maybe you should tell him to stay down here so that he doesn't break more of the walls.
excuse me, Reginald is a companion of mine, and where Reginald goes, I go. And where I go, Reginald goes.
And go
Fine,
outside.
but I do not want to owe the government more money, so maybe to avoid that, he should just stay on the ground floor.
And Barstool butts in. Yeah, it already took me like 2 hours to fix that previous door.
Exactly.
But you fixed it, so
Don't we
It's
owe
fine.
a monthly fee as being a part of the guild?
Say what?
Don't we owe a monthly fee for being a part of the guild?
No, you don't. No, the monthly fee
Yes, wouldn't that encompass
is
this?
for the court. Like, you guys have to pay at least $100 per month.
Okay.
Anyways, so y'all go up in there. Does Reginald come with you or no?
yeah, absolutely. Reginald comes with me.
Okay, so y'all walk in and y'all hear the same noise that he made before, like, and then the crunching and the through the door.
Had to
And
make him eat all of those, didn't you?
So I needed to be able to ride him very quickly, and now I can't. So, you know what? If only you were a bigger wolf, this would be
Even the size of a
easier.
normal horse, man.
Just be
Wait
a
a minute.
bigger wolf.
wait a
You
minute,
said,
I
did
wa-
you say that? Yeah, did you telepathically say that? Because everyone's around us.
I know, I said it out loud. I am outing Conry real fast if they catch on.
Hold on! Hold on!
Wisdom checks. Everyone that doesn't know that Conry is a wolf.
You're the god of this how you out me to the entire party. Damn it.
Sorry, Chris.
This is traumatic. This has already
17.
happened before.
Okay, so
Oh,
Barstool,
shit.
you know.
I got a 15.
Wait, what did you get, Jorgen?
15.
Jorgen, you know that Amber,
I rolled a 5.
Amber, you have no idea.
Amber already knew.
No.
No, I did
But she
not.
did it!
Oh, really?
You know what?
Amber had no
Amber
idea.
14 her
is-
last
you know-
time. She got a 14 last time. So, like, the DC is 15 on this.
Yeah, Ember was just distracted. She was thinking or whatever.
Yeah.
This is the best day ever. One of the party members is completely oblivious now.
All of these, like, Jorgen, like, you have a That's So Raven moment of every time that Conry has left and the dog has shown up, you're just like, wait a minute, no!
Wait. Wait.
Actually,
You're
I just
the
didn't
wolf?
like-
Best friend is actually the one
You're
who
a
robbed him.
werewolf?
Jorgen, you're I want
another
to.
guy.
I want y'all to know that
Ken,
y'all are having this in Perrin's office right now.
Oh wait, doesn't Parent have to make a wisdom throw?
Okay.
Because Parent has no idea.
Natural 20.
Oh, Parent! Wow, Parent
God.
really caught on.
So are you saying that every time this man walks into the woods, he changes into a wolf and summons his girlfriend to fight with us instead?
what? What?
Well, you couldn't be the wolf that I like. You're like the wolf. That wolf is too cool. I assume you turn into a wolf and then convince one of the other wolves to go and fight for you.
Obviously,
Like,
I've just been insulting them. I didn't actually
God.
mean it. It was just
Okay.
an insult with the way that they smell. Yeah.
Anyway,
Inside of a
the
window.
now
wolf
that
that
my
fights with us.
door is broken,
Elbow him, friends.
I don't give a fuck what you are.
Thank you.
Y'all completed a task, didn't you? Y'all got your
Yes.
first one done. Congratulations.
Yes,
I'm minding up to Connery real fast. See? Now Parrot's not going to be mad that you're a werewolf.
Can Ember just, slip out of a window since Reginald is blocking the main exit?
Amber, you are still
you're
thinking
trying
slightly
to climb after
traumatized. Amber, you are slightly still in your head thinking man, I just ruined those people's day, kind of. You're still thinking about the terrible experience that those family members must be going through, remembering when you were told that your mother was dead.
Yeah, I was thinking that Ember, Ember is touching this the little red braid that she has, and she's just the one that took it the hardest was that old woman with the belt, and she wanted to offer to keep that old lady company, so she could feel better sooner.
Okay.
I don't know.
Well, anyway, so Amber is distracted by that since you failed your wisdom save and all that kind of stuff. Everything that's being said right now kind of goes over your head, just so that we can still have more fun with Amber not knowing.
I want
Can
to continue.
we talk
that.
about this
That's
later? I
what
really
I-
don't want to have this conversation right here.
Okay, so
Wait, pause. I just need to do something.
What?
Reginald is not aware.
Reginald is not... Okay.
Wait, how would he not know? He
Reginald
can
has
communicate
talked
because
to
Connery's part animal.
Connery before.
I'm pretty sure he knew beforehand, so Reginald knows.
Yeah, I'm just going to
And
say
Connery
Reginald
doesn't care
knows
that
because
Reginald
they've
knows.
had conversations as wolves before.
That is
Anyways,
true.
so y'all have broken
human
my
form,
door.
so.
I'm gonna guess that you're here to pay off just a little bit of your tab with the city. So you have a couple options here. You have to pay $100 a month, or more if you wish. If you pay $100 for the rest of the month, I don't give a fuck what you do, as long as you pay the next $100 next month. If you pay 200 gold, retcon all those dollars into gold. If you pay 200 gold, you got 2 months. You got 2 months without having to pay, and you can do whatever you want for those 2 months.
Yeah. Hey there, parent.
What do you want, you stuttering oaf?
You seem a little on edge there. Anna, is everything okay? Are you feeling good?
I'm going to be honest with you. I'm going to be honest with all of you. I think I don't really like you. You have broken my door. I met y'all once. One of you, while I was drunk, took advantage of my niceness and put 150 gold on my tab. Y'all have corrupted my young niece to the point where she
we did
went
not do
to
any
prison.
corrupting, first of all.
Don't
Your
you
niece.
dare interrupt me, Wolfie boy.
Not call me Wolfie Boy. Secondly,
I would like to rescind my charge of Amber. The courts can do with her as she wishes, as they wish.
You don't want to take care of Amber anymore.
No,
Wow, that's
this is a
petty.
menace. She defiled those bodies for who knows what reason. She has run away from me multiple times already, and as soon as I try to talk to her and reprimand her on her disgusting actions, she puts hands on me.
I didn't put hand
It-
on you. I held my hand in front of your face.
Simply unacceptable.
Well, consider that part of your punishment as well. Because at the moment,
son, what
that
did
is
Jargon
your
do?
charge.
What Thank
Look,
you.
I don't like. He's kind of a prick in the.
You want to take that up?
But
take
he
it up with
hasn't
the
broken
court.
any laws.
I'm not part of the court.
While this is
Anyways,
happening,
how much do you want to pay?
I link up to Barstool real fast. Mind link. Hey, Barstool. How are you as animals?
Barstool has never known that this can happen, so
All right,
he's a bit
roll an
frightened.
intelligence check.
Trying to
8
do so many things at
plus
once.
it's 10.
Kumito, what is the DC?
Wait, what did we say?
No.
You created that. I have no
Oh,
idea.
I created that. Oh, dang. I think
thought
I
it was
said it at like
50-50.
I think
thought
it was
the
like
DC was
15 or
10.
something. Did I make it 50-50?
I know most people just like have passed. It said it
Except
wasn't
for that
that
little
hard.
boy. The little boy.
Well,
was
whenever
really
I've
scared.
rolled, it's just been like I got like 16s, 18s, and 20s with it. But fine, we'll make it 50-50.
I got a-
You got past
I got a
10?
10,
You got past
yeah.
10? Great. You know it's Kumito.
Okay, so I'm very confused, and I don't know how Mindling works, so I just say to him like out loud. I'm not really sure. Not very good with animals, but if I have to be.
What does Connery have to do with any of this? What are you
Do
talking about?
not call me an animal.
That's what I'm saying. It was very disrespectful.
I
Oh, well
now
then
link
thank
up.
you in that case.
I now link up to Connery. Sever with Barstool. Link up to Connery. Yeah, Connery. But you, me, and Barstool to go and help these wild animals. That I still have this quest that is unfinished.
I want to
Yeah.
help
How
the
much
animals, but they
would you
still
like
don't like
to
you
pay?
because you just outed me. And he mentally flips him off. I don't know how that works, but that's what he does.
Nice.
Just saying middle finger, middle finger, middle finger.
That's what Connery does. God. Okay. Do we want to pay the entire 300 or keep some for ourselves?
I
Like,
say
From the
we should
party.
give the 300 because I have 21 gold from the bodies I looted.
You looted them.
All right. Plus,
Yes.
Did you tell the people
Amber,
that you took the
Amber.
gold?
No.
where does it
Jorgen's
yeah,
just gonna
sure,
go
right.
like face a corner and like thump his head into the wall.
Jordan, dude.
Okay. Okay, so you want to pay the full 300. Great. Give it here.
Ember hands it to him.
Great. Now, all of you, for the next 3 months, can do whatever the fuck you want. Get out, unless you're going to fix my door somehow.
How long would
I
it
think
take
that
for me to mend the door?
Say what?
How long would it take for me to mend the door?
Another 2 hours?
I mean, currently,
I'm gonna say screw that.
currently
and
Reginald is still
that's
in
his
the door.
problem.
Reginald is still in the door currently.
Anyways, have a good night. Please leave. Amber, I'm just going to say, please try to be better. Go.
Ooh.
Go. If you want to get rid of Amber under your charge, take her up with the courts. What do y'all do?
So
Do
now
y'all
we're just
proceed?
trapped in this room because Reginald is like in
Connery's
the door.
gonna try and wolf strength Reginald out of
Wait.
the door.
Hold on. I have halfling nimbleness, and that means that I can like go through occupied squares, right? So could I just like
Yes.
I can
can
just
just
like
walk past.
somehow like find a way
Just like
through?
ninja your way through it.
I don't think
You
it's the same
nimbly,
thing.
you kind of do like a jump, run across, like you jump onto like Reginald's snout and you run across him out the door.
Hey,
Alright.
Jorgen.
Yes.
Do you know any spells that make things bigger in volume or maybe smaller?
I know of the spells, but I am not yet proficient.
Well, shite. Okay. Oh. Maybe Baron does. Hey,
I
Baron!
can make him smell better.
Baron, how good of a wizard are you? How good at magic are you?
You see him stand up, put down his brandy, turn around to that weird axe on the wall, and just be like, I can make you all fucking disappear right now. And you see him make a weird motion on the side of the axe, and you hear a
Well, I was wondering if you could, make the hole bigger. Maybe get a bigger door.
You see Perrin walk over to Reginald and put his hand on his snout and just, oh yeah, fucking one palm, like that 5-inch, like that
The
5-inch
5-inch
punch kind of thing, but like just with his palm, just whoosh, and just he pushes Reginald free, and Reginald kind of stumbles back and slams into like the railing right outside Perrin's door. Now, out.
Oh, well, that works too. Thank you. I head under the library with Reginald.
Okay. What's everybody else doing? Yeah. I'm gonna say that Conry has told y'all about the rooms at this point, just for brevity's sake, and also there's Chris. Never mind. Just one second.
So wait, hold on. What is the deal about spell slots and like long rests?
If y'all are about to take a long rest, you get all your spells back.
So a spell slot means you can only cast that many amount of spells until you take a long rest, which is usually like a full sleep. And so you can cast any spell that you know within any level that you have them attached to. But if you have like 5 spell slots and 20 spells, you can only cast 5 of those spells out of the 20 that you do know.
Okay. Good to know.
Okay. So, Conry, have you passed out the room keys to everybody and was like, oh, it's all been paid for? Chris?
Yes, he has.
Okay. So, y'all all know that there's rooms waiting for you next door.
Barstool is gonna head over to the room and start doing whatever you do to like prepare spells while you're doing a long rest. I don't know, doing some alchemy or something.
Okay. Barstool goes over there, and you have a book about transmutation that you carry around with you, and you start studying it. Kumito, you said that you were going to
The library.
The library. Any particular reason?
I wanted to find a book. Oh no, I wanted to know if I could find about an animal or a monster that had the ability to adjust its shape, not change shape, but like to adjust its height, or like if it can be bigger or smaller, that kind of thing.
Okay. Roll an intelligence check.
Great, 5.
Sadly, there is no book in there that details that monster. You even look through your own monster manual, and it doesn't seem that one has the specific ability to change size.
Sad day. I was hoping I could get Reginald to become some sort of shapeshifter. I head out of the guild with Reginald, and we go sleep in the forest.
Okay. With the same amount of damage done the last time you went through the front door, y'all head into the woods. I want you to roll a nature check. Okay, yeah.
Nat 20 and +1, 21.
Y'all are very comfortable that night, even though it is a wet, rainy. Like you found a cave. You head back to the cave that you remember from the owlbear fight, and you sleep in there. It is very comfortable. There's fur and feathers all over the ground. It's dry in there and fairly insulated due to the rock and mud. And you kind of curl up onto the now kind of fluffy Reginald as y'all lay down for the night.
Oh shoot! Hold on. Going back in time for those. Like before I leave, I'm gonna leave a note in the room that I was supposed to be staying in that said, "Hey, I'm gonna get a little early start on this quest that I have. Meet me at this area," and I give them the directions to get to the wild animal quest that I've been trying to do for a while now.
Okay. All right. And you do so. Anybody else have anything that they want to do for the night?
I try to fix the damage that the bunny shark did.
Okay. Let's say that is a dexterity check.
Okay. Dexterity.
What'd you get?
I got a 5. It was a lot of damage.
It was quite a bit of damage. You don't see any spare wood around. You try your best to survey what you can do, but you come to the conclusion this is a little too much just for me to do. Sorry. And Perrin is still just pacing back and forth in his office. He's not really engaging with you.
I guess I could go outside and use some of the firewood to fix it. Can't I do that?
Firewood is unprocessed wood, and this is to fix it. You would need to replace. You'd have to get a 2x4 kind of thing. Take off the old 2x4 and put a new 2x4 on there, which you'd have to go to a lumber yard to do, and it's rainy and it's late. So, and you haven't slept in 2 days.
Oh, right.
So,
okay.
You're kind of beat as it is. Perrin looks over at you finally. He's calmed down just a little bit. Listen, you look beaten and battered and all that kind of stuff. You have a place to stay the night?
Yes.
Well, I recommend you go rest. I appreciate you trying to help, but you're no good if you're dead tired.
You're right.
Okay, well, good night. I hope you rest well.
Good night.
All right. Jorgen, what would you like to do?
After whacking his head against the wall until Reginald was freed, he's just gonna go back to his room and then hold the keys until he falls asleep.
Okay. And as you fall asleep, you get a very similar sensation. You're used to closing your eyes in a dark room and just seeing black, but you see a small dot of gold in your vision with your eyes closed that slowly gets bigger and bigger as you fall closer and closer to sleep. And eventually, you are back on that golden beach yet again, and standing next to you is a brighter, scalier version of yourself looking right back at you.
Ooh, handsome.
I thought you would like this form a little better. You seem like a narcissist like I am.
Is it narcissism to know you're better than others?
Yes.
I'm kidding,
I
of
knew
course
I
it
did
is.
for a reason. I see that you've had a good couple days since I gave you a bit of power.
No, I've not enjoyed it at all. I hate the people I am surrounded by. Except the wolves. I like the wolves.
Oh, I thought you would like to have servants that you can't get rid of. That can't get rid of you, and I mean.
Yes and no. If they actually served me, maybe. But they don't even listen to me. I tried to reprimand one, and it put his hand in my face. It was disgusting. It could. Have you ever heard of a mani-pedi? Oh.
Well, from what I've seen from that one, she's a bit of a brute, so careful. Obedience and shared respect will come with time. But I recommend keeping these allies close to you, especially because I have a bit of a hit for you. There's an enemy in this town who serves my predecessor to the throne of this place. And I would like you to hunt them down. They seem to be on the move here soon. So, all I know is that they carry around this symbol, and he holds out his hand, and hovering above his hand is the symbol of a... it's the only thing that's not gold in this place. A platinum dragon's face facing forward, with its mouth wide open, and a cross in the middle of it. And a cross in the middle of it. My old predecessor's symbol here will tell you if you're if it's the right person. I don't know what they look like, but this symbol, if you see someone with this symbol, they're an enemy to us. I need you to get rid of them somehow. They're trying to get my predecessor back on their throne.
It could, like, I don't mind getting rid of trash, but, like, wouldn't it be easier to just go, hey, gold is better, and convince them?
If you're able to do that, then fantastic. If you're able to convert people, I would much rather have more people worshiping than have people dead. But this cult of the Platinum One is causing problems. I've heard rumors of them planning a crusade on my church, and I can't have that.
No, can't have that. Right, I'll keep an eye out.
Thank you. Anyways, and he, you see his form start to shift and grow bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. I'll see you later. And he just flies off into the distance. And now you go. Now that golden beach with the golden molten ocean fades away to your normal dreams. So y'all all wake up after finally being able to sleep. You guys are sore because y'all have been awake for 2 whole days, getting in fight after fight, getting healed and more beaten up as time went on. Y'all have all your spells and stuff back. You have all your health back. What would y'all like to do?
I'm heading out to the wild animal quest that I've been trying to get back to.
All right, Connery's gonna go make sure everybody's up.
Okay. You go door to door, and you get to Kumito's, and you knock. No answer.
He kicks in the door.
You kick
Oh, I
in the
hear
door.
the door
It
get
wasn't.
kicked in.
It wasn't locked. It wasn't locked.
Connery doesn't care.
Kumito, did you leave the key there, or did you take it with you?
I left the key there. And also, does Jorgen know where I am with his blippy thing?
Yeah, he knows exactly where you are.
Okay.
So, y'all, you see the note that tells you that he got a head start on a new quest.
Wait, how many people know how
Of
to
course
read?
you looked
in
without this
group?
again. Oh yeah, Connery's illiterate. He doesn't know how to read. Connery's no clue.
I was going to
Like, I
ask
have
you
no
earlier,
idea.
does Connery know math?
He does not. No, I mean he knows like basic addition, but like when it comes to actual math, he is clueless. He has the education of a 7-year-old.
Only add, never subtract.
Never subtracted. Yeah, he doesn't understand.
So all of you get up and y'all use your rations unless you want to pay for some for a good breakfast.
No.
I'll
Jorgen
read
will
the
walk
scroll.
past Kumato's room and just be like,
Yeah,
he's in the
after Connery found the little note, he's just gonna go around to like his party and be like, "Do it." This is kind of embarrassing, but can any of you guys read this?
yes. Yeah, hand it over.
Okay, there you
It
go.
probably just says that he's with the dead bodies again. Yes, he's in the forest. I pull out the key. He's in the cave. I'm going to go
good.
have breakfast. I hope they
How what the note
something
said.
non-sandwich.
Did he not tell me that the note's about him going on the quest?
No, he was just like, yeah.
God damn it!
He's in this place. It confirmed my suspicions. That's what he said, basically.
You can
Okay.
ask him further.
I'm
He's gonna
gonna
take-
I'm gonna ask to see the note. Ask
Yes,
Jorgen.
here you go. Oh,
Oh,
I
yeah,
give it
Jorgen
back
has
to
it.
Connery. I'm having fucking breakfast.
Yeah, so Connery hands it back to Barstool.
I read the note and then just like silently agree with Jorgen. Nah. I'm sure
Yeah.
this I get to do what I want.
Jorgen, you can
I hate this.
tell that like a couple miles away is Kumato right now.
Yeah.
Can I roll an insight check to see if they're lying to me?
Go ahead, roll an insight check.
Okay.
Cool.
Nat
So it's like,
20.
opposed to deception, correct?
Wait, I can take the paper and read it too, you know.
Yeah,
well,
but
if, I didn't know if Amber was there, and
you've got
so
shit to
my
do.
insight check was a nat 20. So.
Also, I currently have the paper, and
Yeah.
I will put up a fight if you try and take it.
Damn it.
Why do
Connery
Connery's
already
almost
knows,
twice
because
your
Connery
height. What do you know?
You have a full party who's mostly chaotic.
Connery,
It's gonna
you-
happen.
You have a very distinct notion that it is something about why Kumato is gone.
Not where he went, but why he's gone.
Connery,
Well, where
you
he
Alright.
went.
you have learned what the squiggles look like for the name Kumato. That's what that's
Okay.
what he got you. You learned how to read Kumato's name, and that's it.
Yeah, and
on,
due to
like,
the last session, he also knows how to sign his name. That's it.
Yep.
Okay, Connery's gonna try and take the note back.
From Barstool?
I
Yeah.
voluntarily give it back because I know that Connery
Like,
can't do much
you ain't
with
winning
it.
this, dude.
You
Connor's
don't
gonna go
want
and
to
find
mess with a
Amber.
werewolf.
I mean, Connery
Oh,
does
yeah,
get
don't
the
mess with
feeling
TikTok arrow.
that, like, with assumably, Jorgen wasn't lying. He just didn't tell you what you wanted to hear. It's just like he told you basically nothing. He told you he was
Yeah,
in the
and
woods.
Connery wants to know stuff, so he's gonna
Yeah,
take the
but
note.
like it doesn't feel like he's lying. It just feels like what? That explains nothing. What the fuck? Yeah.
Yeah, like,
You-
well,
you-
he knows
you
that
say
he's
something,
omitting stuff,
Barstool.
and Connery wants the full story.
And then
Just-
Barstool's
okay.
just like, yeah, I agree with Jordan.
Yeah, no,
Jorgen.
of course.
Yeah, Connery's gonna take the note and go find Amber to read it.
Can you read this note? Okay, thanks. Can you read this
Dungeon
note?
Master,
Okay,
explain,
thanks.
describe our breakfast in detail. I want to know exactly how crispy the bread is, like everything.
Oh,
Oh,
it
wait.
was freshly
Sit
baked. Since you only deal with gold, you gave them a gold coin, and they were like, "Thank you, sire!" And they brought you a magnificent spread of freshly churned butter, freshly still steaming bread that you can break with your fingers and feel the warmth coming off of it.
Is
The
it
eggs-
styled like a French baguette? Is it like Italian style? Is it like just
It
dinner
is
rolls?
a croissant, a large croissant that you can just rip open. It is the most presentational breakfast that this place can give you.
All right, how
It's
long is
beer-
this gonna go on?
Cheese platter with fresh ham and
Can Connery
bacon
just
on
find
there.
Amber?
The
It's be our
egg-
guest from Beauty and the Beast. The
egg yolk is not broken at all. The two sunny side up eggs are perfectly round, as if they were as if it was conjured by magic. This spread of breakfast is delicious, along with those like perfect, like you know those like really fluffy, thick pancakes that also have like the perfect skin on them.
Mm-hmm.
Like the
Wait,
As
Jorgen's
Connery
face-
walks by, he's just gonna swipe at the croissant from his from the plate and just start eating it.
it
That's fine.
tastes like the maple that they got came straight from the tree.
That's not good.
It's
It's
actually very bitter.
unsweetened. Yeah.
that does
No.
not sound pleasant.
Jorgen tastes all of it. He thinks everything is perfect, and he turns to the guy and says, "That was amazing. 7 out of 10. Well done."
7 out of 10.
Please
I
come
forgot
again.
about
Come
that.
again. He got that's the chef, not the Eric Okra from the night before, because they have different
Yeah.
voices.
I forgot that you're gonna only give 7 out of 10s.
Unless it was your. Never mind. I got plans for your next amazing breakfast, anyways.
I
Oh
like that
no.
I said this as a joke, and then Spencer's just like, "Fuck yeah, I'm gonna describe a breakfast. This is my job.
like, of course.
I get to do this. Hell yeah."
Oh, guest.
You mean I can do more talking? Yeah.
God. Okay, does Connery find
Sponsored
Amber?
by Jenkins Magic Breakfast.
Oh man, 2 commercials
Let's
in
see
one
what you
session.
do. Find me.
Yeah, can I find Amber?
Yes, you can find
Sorry.
it. No, you had to turn into your wolf form to sniff her out. No, you find it just fine.
Okay. This is kind of embarrassing, but Amber, can you read this? And he hands her the note.
She's like, sure, and don't be too embarrassed. There's lots of people who can't read.
Thank you.
Amber, you also can't read. No, I'm kidding.
I can read. My
Yes,
boss
you can
told
read.
me.
Sorry.
Amber can only read every other word.
No, screw you. I can read.
Oh yeah, what language was it written in?
It's a fair
It's
question.
Connery,
Common,
Connery, for the
presumably.
next one, you need to do the hi. My name's what's the guy's
My name's
name?
Connery. I'm
Jared
19. I never
19.
learned how to read.
Exactly.
Hold
My
on,
name's
wait.
Connery, and I never fucking learned how to read.
Sorry. Go ahead, Amber.
Ember leans towards him, like side to side, and she points out each word as she reads it to him.
Wait, hold on.
Amber's gonna teach
Hold
Connery how
on.
to read.
Pause again. Jorgen made a very good point as to what language I wrote it in, because
Oh,
I know 6 languages.
I swear to God.
Which one would you have written it in, Kumito?
I only
I'm
speak
gonna roll
common.
this D6 and find out.
No! I hate this. This is a retcon. This shouldn't count.
I apparently wrote it in Elvish. You're lucky, because one step next was Quarry, which is the dream spirit language. But I wrote it in
Please
Elvish.
tell me Amber
Jorgen.
speaks Elvish, because Connery
I
doesn't.
only speak common. Well, but there is an elf lady in the guild, which is where I'm going.
Jorgen speaks Elvish,
But wait,
so
can
he
you
could
tell
read
that
it.
it's Elvish? Can you tell the writing is in Elvish?
Connery is struggling with life right now.
Yeah, you can obviously see that's in Elvish.
I mean, no, because the Elvish rune, like the glyphs, are used in a lot of languages.
Oh, that's fair.
There's like a table. It's like half of it's Dwarvish and half of it's Elven, and just like every language uses the same symbols but different orders and like different meanings.
Look, it's not
So,
my
yeah,
fault. I don't remember
Amber-
things.
Amber should probably.
So what? So what
know
is? So what does Amber
second
get out
language.
of the every other word?
Amber gets
What did I say?
gone
It was. I said,
to.
"Hey guys, I've gone off on
Yes.
this quest to help some animals."
I've off. Guys,
Do
I've
you
off
leave the quest? Is it written on the back of the quest sheet so they know
A,
what quest you're talking
animals.
about?
There's a map
Yeah.
to where the quest is supposed to be.
Okay.
I wrote like the location / made it like a little map like blip of like right here is where I'm going.
Jorgen, do you know Elvish?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, so Jorgen, you know exactly what to do. After breakfast, what do you do?
After breakfast, I'd be like, okay, we go get him now.
Okay, so Connery, Amber,
Nice and full.
Barstool, y'all see Jorgen just start walking down the street.
Come on,
Or,
let's go.
ugh, fine.
Seatbelts,
And
everyone.
Conry goes after him.
I don't. I got
Please
things
let
to
this
do.
be a normal field trip.
Good.
Wait a minute, Jorgen. Something just hit me from a while back. Right before you went to sleep, you said that you were holding the keys.
Yeah.
Were you inspecting them or just holding them?
No, I was just like holding them.
Okay. Whew.
I was using
Alright,
them,
never
but
mind.
I haven't inspected them.
Never
Yeah.
mind them. Sorry. I just needed to make sure if we had to do intelligence rolls.
All right.
Question. I just realized those bracelets. How are they on top? How are they on us?
They're just like if you were wearing a wristwatch.
But what keeps them on?
It was a clamp, and then they just seal on there. Like when they clamp it shut, it the metal kind of fuses together
Oh, so I
and
can't pick
creates
it.
a keyhole on top.
Did
I
you say
clicked that off
keyhole on top?
Oh no!
Take it
Yeah.
off.
Did you say keyhole on top?
Never have given him that skeleton key.
I forgot he had a skeleton key.
So did I.
I did not. I was hoping you wouldn't realize.
Yeah, that's why there's keys. That's why Jorgen holds the keys. And those keys also tell him where exactly y'all are. Whoever holds
Perfect.
the keys.
I know exactly what I'm doing when you guys meet me. Great. Okay,
I
I'm not
hate you
unlocking
all.
myself yet. Don't worry. I'm not unlocking.
Okay.
myself.
Okay.
So y'all start
Conry's
going
following
off.
Jorgen.
So I'm gonna say that Kumato is 2 hours ahead of y'all.
Mm-hmm.
Well, if I'm riding Reginald, would I be faster?
Hour and 45 minutes.
Okay.
I mean, no, it's still like 2 hours.
Are you
and
waiting
15
for us
minutes,
at the
I mean.
cave, or are you
Nice.
going?
No, I'm going. Like I'm going to the place. You can feel the blip moving.
Okay. What? He's going further.
Oh god. Maybe we should go a little bit faster. If I shift, I can go a bit faster, and maybe one of you guys can ride me. One of the smaller ones, probably. But
I mean, we're
at the
both
moment, the rest
basically
of
the
you.
same height. I'm a foot taller.
Y'all
but
are walking
only-
down the
only in
road, and
form.
y'all see Jenkins outside his shop. He sees y'all. Oh, hey! There's y'all forgot this, and you just see the little red wagon that that y'all had borrowed.
Thank you. And I'll pick it up, and I'll look at Connery, and I'll look at it again, and I'll look at Connery, and I'll look at it again, and then I'll just put it down and start pulling it.
what? I hate my life. And he's gonna duck into an alley, go into wolf form, and run back to the party.
Okay, that's fine.
Wolf,
Okay,
welcome
so-
back, best friend. It's been so long. I've had to spend time with your boyfriend, I assume. I guess maybe there's not much variety among wolves, but I'll trust your judgment. I like you. Would you mind?
The wolf
I'm-
gives an audible sigh. Like,
Oh, you're tired. And I scratched behind their ear again. So, like, if you're tired, I won't ask. I was gonna ask if you could pull
Wait,
us there,
Connor,
but-
do you allow the scratch behind the ear?
I'll allow it. He's too annoyed
Okay.
to fight back right now.
Okay. Jorgen, I want you to roll
Animal handling.
just a normal nat 20. Just a normal nat 20.
16.
Okay, Conry, it is one of the best switches you've gotten so far.
Yay! So he's liking it, but he's pretending not to because he's annoyed and hates the world right now.
The
Okay,
tail's
okay.
still wagging, but like his face is like,
It's like very barely wagging because he's trying to hold it still.
Okay. So,
He's gonna
Now
go and like
with
attach himself to the wagon.
Conry pulling the wagon. Who's in the wagon?
I assume both of us. We can both fit in it because he's got fucking half space.
Yeah.
Barstool is a small little man.
probably-
Is Amber with us?
Now
Yeah.
y'all can go at Conry's full speed,
Woohoo!
and now y'all can start
80 per
catching up
round.
to Kumito.
Yeah, all right. And he's just gonna sprint.
Cat.
Okay, great.
This is adorable.
Thank you.
And I think that's where we're gonna end today, with everybody on their way to the next place.
But everybody's not there. I'm standing at the guild waiting
Yeah,
for the
we've
people
left
to
with
say and show where they buried them.
Oh, good. Okay,
Oh, we split the party.
we split the part. That's fine. If
I mean,
that's the case,
technically
then
they're going
Amber-
to the same place because it's like we
Well,
were
yeah,
going
but
there
Amber's still not
and
with
they were
us.
detouring. Yeah, but Amber's still going to the cave where we were initially headed,
Yeah.
Oh,
All right,
and
I'm
then
gonna
Kumato head out as well.
Yeah, we split the party 3 ways.
Bye, Barstool.
Oh wait, Barstool and Jorgen are riding Conry, and then
Riding
You're in the
Are
wagon.
riding the little red wagon that Conry is pulling, like two
Oh, yeah.
children.
Yeah, like a child's little red pull wagon.
Exactly.
I see.
Yeah, we're just sitting in it because we're both small creatures.
And Conry is just booking it through the woods now on the path.
It's
and
probably a
Amber's
pretty
just waiting
fast
around,
ride.
And Kumato is riding on the back of his, on the back of this enormous, like this bear-sized shark
Bear
rabbit.
with thumbs.
Bear with thumbs. So I don't know how that's going to factor into his running, but he's kind of like bouncing through the fields. So,
He has to stop every now and again because he stubs his thumb.
oh,
oh, I got to figure out how to. Anyways, thank you for watching this episode of the Tales of Onniaga. We hope that you can have enjoyed and come back for next week's craziness where the party is split 3 ways. So we will see how that goes. Because, man, this is a great idea.
You're welcome.
Everybody else, how can everybody find y'all?
You can follow me on twitch.tv/JLunarEclipse to watch me play random video games and be even more chaotic.
if you're a nerd like me and like cosplays, go follow me at Chris Cosplays on TikTok.
And please consider subscribing, liking, and commenting. Anyone that comments a joke that makes us all laugh, you will be able to have a character named after you. Maybe they'll kill the character with your name. Maybe they won't. You have no idea with this group.
I love this
Anyways,
idea. I'm
see
gonna
you
try and
next
get on that
time.
list.